Welcome to another episode of the 15-Minute a Day Cure. Today's topic, 5 time management strategies for success. Hi, I'm Margot Staten of BeGoodToYourselfByMargot.com and welcome to my channel. Here I teach you simple strategies to improve your quality of life. If you're new here, lovely to have you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's jump into today's lesson. So 5 time management strategies for success. So why do we need time management? We need time management because there's a lot of things on our plates every day. And when we forget to do something and when we don't manage our time well and we forget, we tend to get very overwhelmed. We tend to get stressed and our anxiety goes through the roof. We've all had that moment of, oh my God, I completely forgot blank. In order to avoid those moments and in order to be more productive and more efficient and actually have more time for yourself, you need to have a time management system. And the time management system cannot in any way, shape, or form live in here. A time management system has to be written down, whether it's your Outlook calendar or a Google calendar or, maybe a board that you have somewhere. It needs to be front and center because otherwise, look, life gets in the way, something happens, and all of a sudden we forget. So our first tip for time management is to plan ahead. For example, for me, I dedicate about an hour every single Sunday to work out my week ahead. So what that means is, this includes tasks that I have to accomplish in my personal life. This even includes my shopping list and anything else I have scheduled for the following Monday through Friday. I typically use an Outlook calendar as well as, for example, if it's a shopping list, then I usually write it down on a piece of paper and leave it in my kitchen. Specific larger goals, for instance, I have a chalkboard in my kitchen, again, that I sort of see every single day. So it'll have specific goals that I need to reach. So everything is written down. Not only that, the beauty of Outlook, the beauty of, a Google Calendar is that you get reminders. Again, you don't have to necessarily remember anything. You'll get a notification of things you need to do, but it structures your time. And even, for example, for me during my workday, because I have meetings and because I have specific tasks, I actually sit down and I prioritize, what is task A? What is task B? What is task C? Sometimes emergencies come up and I sort of take something that I had on my calendar and I shift it to a different day. You need to be able to prioritize, and also please note that you should leave some blank space. So what that means is you shouldn't jam pack your day from 6:30 in the morning until 6 p.m. because guess what? Something might happen. A meeting might run longer. Maybe you might spend more time, let's say, picking up your child from school. Again, there are certain things that come up, and if you don't properly and strategically plan out your day and your week and your month, and you leave absolutely no room for just space just in case something happens, you're going to naturally become overwhelmed. Number 2, you have to make sure that you're goal setting. What are the specific tasks you need to accomplish and by when they have to be accomplished? It is very important to set out your goals. Number 3, it's extremely crucial to prioritize your time. This is one of the things that folks tend to struggle with the most because sometimes it's very difficult to sort of grasp, what's a priority versus what is not. When it comes to your job, if you're unsure about what is a specific priority, ask someone. Ask your supervisor. Again, confirm with somebody if you need assistance. Don't try to guess because, again, guessing and prioritizing tasks that might not necessarily be important is not good time management. And typically something will come up and you will become stressed and you will become anxious. So if you're not sure, ask. Number 4, bulk your work. And by bulking your work, I do not mean do multitask and do 5 things at the same time. That is not what I mean by bulk your work. Bulk your work means don't check emails every 5 minutes or every 2 minutes or every 10 minutes. If you're working on something or you're doing something, distractions actually make you take longer to do the project that you're working on. So emails, for example, do not need to be answered every single minute of the day, every single time a beep comes up, because it's distracting you from what you're doing and you're actually being less productive. For me personally, I typically, depending on the day of the week, check my emails 2 or 3 times a day. So I bulk that. I log on, let's say at 10 a.m., I will review all my emails. Then I will have meetings, or I'll be working on something, or I'm in a spreadsheet, or I'm teaching. Again, the emails, unless it's an absolute emergency, the emails can wait. So then I might check my emails again at 1 p.m. and then I might check my emails again at 4 p.m. So that is what I mean by bulking. You sort of cluster when you do specific activities, and that makes you more productive because distractions, again, take away from what you're doing, and it's naturally going to take you longer to complete a task. And finally, number 5, take a break. I know a lot of people, when they sit down specifically when it comes to work, it's like work begins at 9 a.m. and they don't pick their head up from their computer or their laptop until they finish the day at 5 p.m. Sometimes it's 6, 7, 8. Sometimes they're bringing work home with them. You need to take breaks. We are not robots. We cannot continue to work for 8 or 9 hours straight without taking a break. And by break, it could be to walk around. If you're working from home, a break maybe could be even watching, 10, 15 minutes of TV. A break could be just maybe walking over to a colleague and having a conversation with them during both of your lunch breaks. But you need an opportunity to sort of USA and downtime and disconnect from work. And I don't mean take a break to then talk about work. I mean literally take a break. Okay? So time management is something that takes a very, very long time to master. It takes practice, and it's unique to every individual. A lot of time management strategies, when folks start to implement these things, they fail because somebody's adapting somebody else's system. What works for someone else will not necessarily work for you. But you won't know that until you try. And by trying, I don't mean you just kind of did it once and then it failed and you're now disappointed and you're like, oh my God, this doesn't work for me, so you completely give up. No, make time management a goal. It's important. It saves you a lot of time. It makes you more productive, and it decreases stress and anxiety. Everything you need to accomplish, no matter how overwhelming it might seem, can be accomplished if you're strategic with how you plan things out and you do so on paper or in a calendar. Okay? So again, guys, these are the 5 time management strategies for success. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, and even leave a comment down below. Let me know what time management strategies you have that work for you. Always remember to be good to yourself. Thank you so much, and have a good day.